Front lifter, back lifter. Who's lifting here? Okay, so just do a static lift. So from where you are, 3, 2, 1, up. Key points, comments, Stalin?
Okay, basically just from the jumper, just everything goes up. Find the position where you're at, just don't do this movement downwards. Just in positions this, anything goes up. From the lifter behind, don't stay like this underneath him. You really get underneath him, you can hold himself all the way. And really, yours and your stomach should touch almost each other, basically as a skinny guy is just a jumper. So basically that means that you both should be underneath him and get that extra 10 centimeters, 15 centimeters.
It comes back to that key point we talked about. We talked about the importance of footwork in scrummaging, yes? Mm-hmm. Once again, footwork becomes the key component here in an effective lift. You see so many times, the angle of lifting is here. Imagine the strain on your shoulders, guys. Think about it. Not only is it an unstable lift, the pain you're putting on your shoulder joints. As we're stepping in, we continue to step. It should almost be a vertical lift by the end of it. So keep using that footwork.
And one guy, this front lifter is static in the sense that he's coming. He makes all the work pushing towards the front lifter. So basically, you can get an example. Basically, I'm like moving forwards, I'm getting underneath as much as I can. And your job is just to stay there, and I'm coming towards you.
Very good. Let's do it. Okay. People in the air, static lifts.
Vaihtakaa hyppää, ei vaihtakaa etunostajia.
2, go! Haluatko joku nostaa? Siinä on tuollaiset patit, kato. Mä voin nostaa tosta suoraan. No mä otan tästä suoraan. Nyt. Alas vähän. Joo. Eikö puolella ottaa sortseista? Joo, ottakaa uudestaan vaan. Mä otan sortseista. Ja ensin roolissa. Ei, vähän huono. Kyllä se pysyy tosta. Joo, kyllä se sitten tulee. Ja alas. Hyvä.
Find yourself a good position to watch. Okay, get a ball. Okay, guys. Both on attacking and defending team to know about each other. I mean, if I'm attacking or if I'm defending, I want to know as much as possible about the team I'm playing against. Who the jumpers are, what their tactics are. It's most valuable. I mean, like I said, it eases my job 100% to help you steal the balls from you. So basically, watch those opponents you're playing against if they have a chance and use it. The second most important thing is the hooker. How good is the hooker? From attacking point of view, what option does the hooker give you? If he can throw only max 10 meters, then you pretty much know this is all the option, 10 meters in the back row. You can sit there, but the ball never comes to you. When on your defending, what do you want to defend? That 5 meters over here. The ball doesn't come beyond 10 meters. So basically, same thing. It affects how you want to strategically put your men to defending the lineup. Okay, so basically, every hooker over here, do your homework, practice it, because if you can throw only max 10 meters, you put a lot of pressure on these guys to game up something miraculous position to get up and win the lineup. So I know you're a hooker. I know you're a hooker. Good. So but basically, hookers, if you can throw 50 meters, that's the best thing ever. I mean, like, I know you can. Okay, guys. Next thing that we're looking for. Now we have full lineup, so basically let's have four men. So basically let's have the rest of the guys off and you 4-man stays. Yeah. We're not going to compete in the air, but basically just have a 4-man. Yeah. We used 3-man in HRC against a few games. That pretty much just to show the level the lineouts are, and we won about 90% of the balls when using 3-man lineouts only. The thing is, the one that I used most is where is the space? Like I said, if we have 3-man, I'm just quickly going through. If I see the pod is over there forming the 3-man, I'm just asking my 3 guys over here, and see the space and execute it as quickly as possible.
So this is a defensive pod here, preset.
Yeah. So basically, if we have okay, so we have front guy there, and I see guys over here. Okay, I'll just go hip, and I'll just see the space. I see the space, and I just walk in and ask the ball here. It only works with speed and see where is the space. Okay, let's go back to the 4-man. Yeah. Again, with the 4-man, usually in Finland, defending pod starts here. So basically, it's like this. It's 4-man, and this guy's already. And I mean, this is not a joke in the sense that this is the easiest way to win a line out if we have a decent hooker who can control all the first pod. So basically, I just come in, pass the ball here, he comes and lifts me here. And it's ball for me. So as an attacking team, I come in, I will see there's a space over here. And if I just come in and execute it fast, there's not much you can do. So basically, from defending team, I would like to see that if the guys are like this, you are evenly matched to them. What the defending team can do against 4-man lineup is that this here's your guy, say I'm like half a meter in front of him, on this side, on this side, and on this side. So basically, you're going to react on them. In 4-man, this guy makes the calls because he sees the best where the space is, and if he wants to go quick ones on the front, then it's much faster to get in the front. Because if this man makes the calls, he goes, he's already almost jumping when I come back here and try to lift him.
Let's show an example of this. So if you guys are what we're going to do is start with the spacing. Yeah. It's going to be a jump in front. You're going to say the way to go, okay? So you're going to decide when to go. Yep. And then just start jumping. Right. So you're going to make the call. Okay, ready? On you. Don't go on you. No ball. Yep. See? Back jumper, back lifter. Takes a little bit of time. Let's do the same thing. Space it out. You're going to decide one. So he makes the call. Go!
Yes. Okay.
Chalk and cheese.
Okay, basically it gives him almost reacts quick faster, get there and lifts him higher and lift him much better technique.
What did we notice about speed on the ground during this time? Is it fast or slow? Little slow. We had a little bit of... That's a second and a half for the defensive jumper to react and follow. Let's see when he makes that call, what you're going to do this time. Okay? That's okay, you got this.
And one thing, guys, when we use this speed on the ground, that's the third thing. See the space, be quick, and when speed on the ground, execute it. Says that, like I said, just, you don't move when you're starting from this. Here legs, and then 2 extra steps, no. Straight away, using this leg, boom. And that's why it's necessary that these guys give the signal, that he gets time to react on that. Because he gives the signal, whoop, this guy just starting, okay, I'm coming. Okay? So let's try.
Go!
Not bad. Okay? Not bad. Try to react on that, that's quite hard. Okay? So we now have seen the space where we are and use the space. And we quickly do it. We don't wait in this position so they see and try to react on that where we're planning to go. So pretty much we see the space, we walk in, back ball, we get up. Or front ball, we get up. Okay. Okay guys, one thing from defending team. Like I said, this guy makes the call how to react. So basically, who I'm looking at. I'm a defending line out. Who I'm looking at? Yes, but who from them? Do I look at the jumper? Okay, let's have, that's what 95% of Finnish rugby players do. Look at the jumper. Okay. Okay, Danny, by yourself. Okay. He can't go anywhere. He needs the third guy. That much happens in a lot of games. I see in the finals, the semi-finals and stuff like that. You see, one guy tries to dummy in the front. And the thing is that if you're clever enough, you can really do a straight. Two guys can't do shit. It needs a third guy. Straight away I know that's going to be a dummy and the ball is coming here. So basically, in this situation, four men, I'll see that he just dummies and the ball is, you're going to be lifting up. So basically, up, lift me, and you turn around and I'll get in front of him. Remember, we're always half a meter in front of the other guys. Third guy, second guy. We're half a meter in front of them. Okay? So basically, you look at what he does.
Let's take this back a level as well. Guys, we talked about the importance of being able to both lift and jump, having players who can do both. And you see the importance here now. We have a four-man line, which means these two, if we want to cover both options, have to be capable of doing both. That versatility is so important. If we just have this guy as a pure lifter, incapable of jumping, suddenly we're in all sorts of trouble if we want to try and defend the second pod here. Whereas the same versatility, lifting and jumping, makes them more versatile. Okay? Let's split up. I want so group. Okay, guys.
Let's have 5 men here. 5 men. One group of here. 5, third, fifth man. A jumper. Come in. Okay. And we got Okay, guys. Again, we have still options in the sense that you can use the front lift, jumping, second jumping, the third jumping. Let's see. The position in itself, what as a defending team we can do is we can start like this, but this is like a next level shit. I mean, let's focus on the basic ones. First, not in the Finnish team, we have only first part here ready, and we challenge from the team. Why are you here? We're trying to go beyond that, to try to the next level. So basically, we're going to have a pivot system. It means that I'm a middle guy, and I lift. Let's have Jeppe here, and I can lift both guys. So we have 2 options to defend yours. So basically, again, the thing that I'm looking at is the pivot guy looks at the third guy. Not at him, not at him. What he does. So basically, I react on you. So basically, if it goes straight, I just say front, we challenge in the air. If you turn around, or you jump yourself, I said, get better, and I lift in front of him. Okay? So any questions about that? So basically just, the one thing, you can use 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lineouts. The thing is that, see where the space is. See where there's a mismatch, where is no jumper. And try to hit the ball there, whereas there is no contesting the ball. Then, if you see the space, do it as quickly as possible. Get the defense team less time to organize the defense to match you. And the third guy, if you execute it, the speed on the ground. Start from the jumpers. I mean, also in the back ways. I mentioned a few of you guys. It's not like in front with one jump, but it's also in the back. You jump back, just one movement, not 2 steps between that. You feel it, you can see 2 askelta taaksepäin. Basically, it's quite slow. So basically, the idea is, and you get in the same position as fast, and then you just execute it. Okay, one thing that we haven't gone through is the dummies. And there's a lot of people in Finland use dummies. And if you use a dummy, and that's the last option. Last option is use dummies. Dummy means, says that you go down, and we go backwards. Okay, this is like you use a dummy. We try to distract the defender. A lot of things, when people use dummies, you can see that the third guy doesn't really move. I said it already in the front. So basically, okay, sanotaan dummy eteen, takaa nosto, niin hop. Ja sitten sitä tuut vaan nostaa mut. Okay, again, if I'm a pivot guy over there, and I'm watching you, the third guy, I can see I'm not really doing anything. So I can see it's gonna be a dummy. Yeah. So basically he's watching me, and like, koska tähän niinku tuli dummy eteen, taakse nosto, niin hop. So basically, you can straight away see and react on me. It's not rocket science, guys. I mean, anybody can really learn in the sense that you watch the third guy. Or if there's a lot of groups, like on the full line out, watch where the groups of 3 coming. You guys can lift, not in Finland, and not rarely in the world also. There's usually 2 lifters and a jumper. So basically, if you decide where the ball is coming, what do you defend, where's the groups of 3? Okay? A lot of the games I saw that straight away the guys were already here in this position, they're attacking, so they're defending. Okay, we're attacking. What should you do? No, because I've seen also in the semis and stuff that basically the thing is you're defending, we're attacking. So basically in this position already, you have a half a meter over there. What should you do?
Just turn around and
No. So basically just that. So basically, sorry, I missed up. If we are attacking, we are attacking, and you're there, and defending is half a meter in front of you. Okay, so basically that's that. So in this situation, there shouldn't be even any calls. Maybe I just said to my team guys, as I'm a third guy making calls, I distract you. I'm making louder noises here, and my team will say, Samuel, 5, 6, 5. But I want this guy, to turn around and get the quick ball to him. Okay, so basically, you should be aware as a front man what's happening. If you're attacking, or if you have space there, just don't make a noise, just turn around, give the ball, and run. And there's many execution chances you have there.
Okay. Let's get into those groups now, guys. Ready again. Okay, guys, get together. 1. Good. Right foot there. Good. Nice. And again, let's try again. Make the line out cool. Okay. So we understand who's going to make the go call in 1, 2, 3, right? So 1, 2, 3. 2. Ready? Not bad. Okay. Mean way. So, make that cool. 2 or 3. Nice. Right.
Martin.
Ready. Go. 3. Good challenge.
Hyvä!
Lollipop 2. Keskelle. Go. Off the top. Line difference here. 1 defensive one. Let's start building an attacking lineup. Can I have a prop, please? Got my 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I have a few more defenders? A few more defenders. We're going to build this off a full line out. And then let's have, what we got? Rama, you come. Big fella, you come. Auntie. Alex, whoever. I need a few others. I need at least one more prop. There you go. Let's have you in front, big guy. Okay, good. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a couple more. Come here. 6. Thank you. Here we go. For a ball, it doesn't really matter because we're not really worrying about this. Let's have a ball. Thanks, sir. Right, let's see. Number 1's brought the ball down for the ball. Let me show you what normally tends to happen in Finn. So, how would you come down as a... You've just caught the ball going for a ball. Yep, so how would you present it? Okay. What are we seeing there? There we go. Thank you, Dave. So, as these two bind on, nothing too wrong with you guys. I'll comment on you guys later. But again, first thing we had there was straight arms, locked out. Easiest thing in the world, disrupt. Lock those arms in. Not so low, but low enough to make sure that greedy David here can't get his arms over and start stealing balls. Let's talk about the binders here. Show me how you bind up. I like it. We actually managed to get the two styles that tend to happen. We've got far side and we've got outside. What's the disadvantage of this? Yeah, he gets a heavy impact on that. That's his elbow gone. That's his shoulder pinged. That's the whole 9 yards.
Also maybe it's lower to bind.
Exactly. You've got to try and get around here. So as we come down, you can either come across, or, as a lot of people tend to do these days, actually inside the thigh. Because he's just going to be shuffling. He doesn't have to worry about like being scrum balanced, plus he's going to be getting counter pressure coming from this way. So as long as I'm not guillotining his bollocks, in here is safe, because what I've now done is put a blockade between defenders and the ball. And of course I have my other arm free as well. Build it up. Inside the thigh, lovely. Now what you also want to do is lock in these hips as tight as possible. Again, protect this ball. If we're out here, if we're wide, just bring your hips out, You sir, try and tunnel in. What's the only linkage point between him and him? This weak shoulder joint. You bring these hips in, come out against him. Lock in those hips, good, tight. Now try and get in. Ain't going nowhere. Good. So the first thing is, when these two come down, it has to be a reflex action. Brought them down and lock in. Hips tight. Good. Now, yes.
One more extra thing that you can do is like when you come down, it's over here, this leg, and then forward. Taking much better. Shoulder taking in. If there's somebody trying to
keep him strong. Good. Good. Bind up. Next guy has come to take the ball. So going, nice and low. Excellent. We want to get that ball. Timing of getting the ball out. Now what is the problem here? Can you guys come around? Come around. What instant problem do we notice here?
Nothing.
We have a void. We have a big gap, don't we? So when we come in to take that gap, forget about the binding on here. We want to just fill this gap. Think of Tetris. Morley is Tetris. Now, here's what tends to happen in Finnish rugby mauls. Let's have, how many got there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent, so we can have another 4 guys. Mika, right here. Sam, on the outside. You, sir, here. And you, come to the end, on the outside here. This is what tends to happen. People coming at all angles. We might, if we're lucky, have this guy on the inside. Here. Now, what's the disadvantage here? Where's the power distributed to? Everywhere. So we've got our defensive line here, just sitting here going, ah. Excellent. Now, the way I want you guys to think about your mauls, think of a javelin, Tehas, as opposed to a hammer. So here we've got the head of a hammer, it's all spread out wide. Let's get the first 3 guys in. Good. First guy is there, locks the ball, takes the ball. Lock in, tight, Antti. Antti, tight. Next guy, lock over. Now, what we have is a really solid base. From here, it's the easiest thing in the world to build 1, 2, 3 back. Let's start doing that. So Jim, I want you to start taking that ball back. Bring it to your hip. Bring it to your hip. Good. How many have we got now, sir? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the end, somebody. Good. And bring the ball to your hip. Good. Now, as a defender, David and I are stuck here. Where's the ball? Miles and miles and miles away. So this is what we're trying to achieve, guys. And the quicker and more secure that we can achieve this pattern, so much the better. And guys, this doesn't have to apply to just the full line out. Let's imagine we just had the 5-man, so we just take Mika and Larry off at the back. That ball's still out of arm's reach. So what I want you to do, guys, in your line outs, just go back into your groups now, is start just building that basic set. One team gets to do it, then the other team gets to do it. The defending side, I want you to put on enough pressure to make sure that they are firm, okay? So back into your groups. Very simple. I want a 1-man. 5. Verti, why are you not inside? Just okay. Oh, up we go. Good. Bring it down. Lock over. Lock over. Slow. And now this is where you need to go. So, right, bring it back. Good. Okay, now we're...
Yeah. Yeah, ball. No. Forward, Cap. Jens, did you look at your feet? Wide. Nice, thank you. Oh shit. Turn it. Ball's over.
They don't pin it.
Alastair's a good guy.
No. 2 points. Kato vaan.
Well done! Yes!